Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
All NRIs who visit India and who are carrying cash, currency, travelers' checks or jewellery with them. The customs regulations in this regard require that whenever you are arriving at any airport or seaport and you are to clear through customs, it is an obligation for every NRI, and not just an NRI, even an Indian resident who is coming from overseas, that if you are having currency notes of more than 5,000 US dollars or equivalent, or in the aggregate $10,000 or more, including currency along with travelers' checks and other banking instruments, you will need to declare this before the customs authorities. And this is a very important aspect that has to be kept in mind. Secondly, talking about the jewellery regulations as regards customs are concerned, needs to be kept in mind is that there is a concept of duty-free allowance which can be enjoyed by NRIs if they have stayed outside India for more than 1 year. On their visit, they can bring along with them up to 40 grams of gold ornaments in case of a lady and 20 grams of gold ornaments in case of a gentleman. Of course, there is a value cap also of 1,50,000 respectively. But this is as far as the duty-free allowance is concerned.
Okay.
So that means if they have this with them and they walk through the green channel, there is no problem. But if they are carrying anything more and they are bringing in jewellery and ornaments, which of course is going to be far more valuable, and they have an intention to take it back on their return from India to their home country, what should be done is there is a separate concept of the customs regulations that should be followed. And that is, follow the procedure for import of goods with a declaration or undertaking that you are going to take it back out of the country on your return. For this purpose, what Ria can do is, when coming here, she should get all the jewellery and ornaments she is carrying with her duly appraised in the form of a valuation certificate. It can also be accompanied by pictures giving details of the weight and value, either of the gold or even in case of diamonds or precious stones. And on arrival in any airport or seaport in India, the best thing to do is go to the customs officer, tell them that you are carrying this jewellery with the proper documentation. You have come here for a wedding. Try to keep an evidence in regard to that, the wedding invite or something like that, and impress on the officer that you wish to take this back on your return. The officer will use his discretion in either making an endorsement on your passport or documentation, or maybe, if the circumstances so call for, ask you to give some bond or undertaking. But in any case, you will not be required to pay duty.
Okay.
You can bring in this, and while you are going back, you can take it. You have to satisfy that you are taking the same items back which were brought in. Now this, many NRIs, Chami, are not aware.
Yes.
What they do is they have these gold or jewellery in their baggage. The 20 and 40 gram rule is violated, And if the customs authorities catch hold of you, they would say that you are illegally importing this jewelry. So the best thing to do in all such situations is to go through the red channel, meet the concerned customs officer, declare it, put the necessary documentation, and go forward.
Okay.
If this is taken care of, there should be no problem.